will be able to understand the secrets of bhakti. Sometimes a person can attain to a maturity even in his youth, as happened with the Jesus, with the Shankar. At the age of 9, he wanted to go into sannyas. His father has already died. He spoke of this to his mother. Mother didn't want to lose her son. And at the age of 9, what is the age is this? At the age of 9, you want to enter into sannyas, want to enter into a life beyond. Mother did not want. The story says Shankar went to take a bath in the river, and a crocodile held on to his feet. At this, Shankar drew the attention of his mother towards this, and he said, "Mother, this crocodile, symbolic of time, is saying that one day the time will devour the life. It is better that you know that you enter into that life which is sublime." The mother said, "If that be the case, as Umar Khayyam says, dust into dust, sans wine, sans song, sans zinger. We are born." When you ask someone, he said that man is very successful. What is so successful about his life? He has a beautiful job, a very prestigious job. He had so many cars. He built a house. He have his children well educated. And 4 times he went to United States of America. And he went on the world tour. Is this the criteria of your success of attainment in life? This is what Shankar does not want. This is what Nanak did not want. At the age of 7, when he was sent to a teacher to learn, Nanak counted the numbers 1 to 10. When it reached 10, beyond that there is no number. Beyond 0, the number finishes. Beyond Z, there is no alphabet. The end of knowing. Now what to know? There isn't anything to be known. If that is all the alphabet A to Z, or number 1 to 9 is all, then you have learned everything, you have known everything. Have you known God? No. The Nanak, a boy, a 5-year-old boy, told his teacher, "Have you known that which is the end of knowing?" He said, "No." He said, "Then you cannot teach me." The teacher brought him back home. At the age of 7, when he was to undergo the Hindu religious ceremony of thread, which is known as Janeu, after the religious sacrament, a string of 3 threads, symbolic of the 3 lives, 3 gunas, the 3s, was put around his neck. He wanted to know what happens if this thread breaks. The Pandit said, "You can change it, you can buy the next one." He said, "That which has discontinuity, which can be broken, how far this can take me to? This is of no use. I am not interested in Janev." This is the maturity of a being. This is the maturity of the being, the maturity of the soul. Age is no barrier for this maturity. Sometimes a person can attain to maturity even in his youth. Suddenly a child jumps from a seed stage to become a tree. The question is of awareness, not of age or anything else. Therefore, the secrets of bhakti is in your hands. These sutras are not any definition or description. It is like the one who has tasted the sweet fruit. What will he do now? He will simply enjoy. He will go on narrating to others. He may start singing the glory. You will try to correlate your experiences with those who have experienced themselves. This is like you want to enter the temple, yet still you have not entered the temple. You want to enter, but you have not yet entered. This is an effort to bring the taste of the being in the temple to those who have not yet been to the temple. For such people, there can be no definition. Definition can only happen between those who know. I know, you know it not. How can I give you a definition? The only thing I can give you a taste of that which is. I am the taste of that which is, the taste of love, the taste of being. Therefore, this explanation. Definition can complete in a sentence or so. This is why when it is said that Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all these scriptures, Bhagavad Gita is not a definition, it is the explanation of all that is. And whenever there is an explanation, the explanation is given according to the capabilities of the listener. I can explain just in a flash of a moment what it is. All that I have taken to explain the secret of bhakti and other talks, nothing like this was explained to me. Everything happened in a flash of a second when the so-called level of intelligence was not developed. At the age of 8 months, everything was transferred. It is the outcome of that the tree is allowed to grow. It is growing. Many flowers grow. The leaves turn gold, fall. And when the leaves fall from the tree, it not only nourishes the same tree, but it nourishes all those who are in the vicinity of that tree. I am the tree of consciousness. When the leaves fall in the form of any talk, in the form of any works as you have, the meditation, the way to self-realization in your hands, this is the outcome of leaves that have fallen from the tree of consciousness. It has not only nourished my being, it will nourish each and every individual, whosoever allows a few drops of this nectar to ooze into his being. Definition can be given in a sentence or so, but explanation is sometimes different. Explanation is always longer, and through explanation we can give the glimpse of that which is. Explanation is true to some extent, and to some extent it is not. It is so because when a learned one speaks to an ignorant one, he speaks the language that can be understood by the person. So when Krishna speaks to Arjun, he is speaking to a despondent one who is on the borderline, who can become, the seed is in the borderline, it can remain as it is, or it can be planted and grow into a tree. This is the borderline. Arjun is on the borderline. The season has come. And then Krishna gives so many explanations to make that despondent being transformed.